Welcome, everybody, to the No Longer Fatherless Podcast. This is our very first episode. I am so excited to start doing this, and I could think of no better guest to have than the young man who made me a father. That is our son, Colt Simmons. Welcome to the podcast, Colt.
Thanks for that introduction. I felt very worthy of this. Thank you.
Of course.
I'm very pleased to be on this podcast. I think we're going to have a great time. We can talk about a bunch of stuff, including NLF and life and stuff like that.
Those are great ideas.
Basketball, maybe.
Basketball. So Mr. Colt here is pretty much good at everything. He is a great basketball player. He's a great singer. He's a rapper. He's incredible at writing, school, math. What else?
I think we can end it there.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about it? Well, I know you don't want to talk about the good things, so I thought, what if we share with the audience something you're bad at?
Something I'm bad at?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not good. Well, something that because you're not good at anything that you don't practice. So if you just start it, you're not going to be good at it. And that's something that I really struggle with. As soon as I start something, I just expect me to be so good at it and just have this natural talent for everything. But I don't, and nobody really does. So, yeah, but if you practice, you can definitely get good if you just put your mind to it. But one thing that I want to be good at, that I'm not very good at, is probably self-control.
I was thinking water fountains.
I'm not very good at those either.
They're tricky.
I got them a little deeper. I'm getting better, definitely. But losing is my hardest thing. I'm not good at losing.
Well, your mommy and daddy were the same way with thinking we were going to be amazing at whatever we start and getting upset if we weren't great at it.
Yeah.
So sorry for that. It's your genetics.
It's perfectly okay. Just another thing that I can learn to get better at,
So this is the No Longer Fatherless Podcast. So you have been around No Longer Fatherless since you were 3 years old, basically. So you have quite a unique perspective behind the scenes. You get to be the leader's son. You get to go to all the events. You get to meet all the boys. So I was wondering, we started the organization with our first class of mentors back in 2018. Do you really have any memory of us talking about starting the organization or anything like that?
The only thing I remember, honestly, about anything back then was how it was who you started with was Byron. So you started with Byron, but I also remember staying at his house one night and I didn't want to eat the cheddar cheese broccoli. That's kind of it.
Those are good.
I don't know why I remember that, but yeah.
Well, you still don't eat broccoli.
I like broccolini. It's like gas and gasolini. Gasolina,
Okay.
But there's broccoli and then broccolini,
Yeah, broccolini's the fancy brother.
I like broccolini better.
I would have to agree with you. Much better.
Yeah.
So in 2017, I started a middle school boys group where I met with these young men at Meet and Mentor and taught them lessons about leadership and these different kinds of life lessons. And that's where I met Liam. So he was 11 when I met him at Meet and Mentor. And then I told his mom that we were starting this organization, and I knew that his father had passed away in the military. And I said, would you be interested in your son signing up for No Longer Fatherless? And she said, only if you're his mentor. So I said, okay, that's a deal. So we signed him up. But then it wasn't for several more months until I actually started mentoring Liam. It was the beginning of 2018. And I don't know if you remember this, but you were actually in the car, the Traverse, the first time we went to go pick him up. Do you remember what happened?
I don't.
No?
Mm-mm.
So I talk about in our mentor training about car insurance being important because our mentors are considered volunteers. So we're not able to provide auto insurance for them whenever they pick up the boys and they're on these trips. So if something happened, God forbid, it hasn't. But if they got in a car accident, their own car insurance would have to cover whatever happens. So we were on our way to pick up Liam from school, and we were going down Dunlawton. We crossed under 95, and there's a light right there that turned yellow, and it had immediately turned yellow. So I was thinking we were going, and this lady in front of me slammed on the brakes. So I slam on my brakes, my car skids, and she had this bike rack on the back of her car. And my car would have stopped in time, but she had the bike rack and it ran right into it, crunched her bike rack into her car, put holes in my car, and she wanted to call the police. So they came. So I had to call Sonia, our first meeting, and tell her, I'm sorry I can't pick up Liam. We just got into a car accident. So that was not a great start to NLF in general.
But now look, I mean, I've had a relationship with him for a very firm relationship for about 6 years. But I met him maybe 7 years, 6.5, 6, 7. But so and then you have a great relationship with him too. So that one thing didn't cause much. I'm glad because the way it's worked out has been amazing.
Luckily, Sonia wasn't just like, I'm not so sure about this mentoring thing. You can't even make it to his first meeting. We're going to cut you off.
It's true.
I can't believe you don't remember that.
A lot of people would have done that, honestly. Yeah. I don't know how I don't remember that. I have a great memory, too. The randomest things.
Apparently not. You don't remember getting into a car accident?
I mean, I've been in a few car accidents.
What? That's right. We won't talk about mommy. We won't put her on blast on the podcast.
I can only remember one, but I'm sure there was more.
Yeah, shh. So, do you want to talk about your perspective of No Longer Fatherless? Kind of, you've been a part of everything for 8 years. Like, what are some of the cool parts, fun parts, good memories, things you've been able to do, kids you've been able to meet?
So,
you got to lean to the table for this one.
So, No Longer Fatherless, as you can tell, I have the best dad in the world.
Whoa.
So I really don't understand what it's like to not have a father or a good father. And so, but I really I do have a lot of empathy. Like, I was born with empathy. So I really without a father that can play with you, and he says yes most of the time to play with you, take you places, spend a lot of money on you. I can't imagine what it would be like. So that's why he started this. And then we go to events. There's events once a month, or group events once a month. And then you can hang out with your mentee if you wanted, every week, I think. And we do monthly events, which is honestly my favorite part about NLF. Just because I'm a kid, I have a lot of energy. I thrive with other kids, very extroverted. So I've met a bunch of friends in No Longer Fatherless. We just had a camp, a No Longer Fatherless camp.
Summer camp.
At North Florida Christian Camp.
That's right.
So that was such a blast. We got to sleep in dorms. It was very loud at night, but I read under my blankets very long, so I was chill. But that was amazing. We played basketball, football, other games, capture the flag, zip line, scream swing, lake, everything. We had a whole cafeteria. That was really fun. We prayed every morning. So yeah, we actually he made a whole video. He made a whole video on that. So if you want to check that out, it would be on No Longer Fatherless on YouTube, and it should be the first one that pops up.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Road to 1,000. No, I'm just kidding.
Road to 100.
Yeah, probably. But if you want to, you can go watch that on YouTube at No Longer Fatherless. That's it, right? No Longer Fatherless?
That's it. Search it up. Well, Colt is in a unique situation because he is the leader's son of No Longer Fatherless. He's not a mentee. So I'm sure that can be a little tough at times, thinking you may be treated different or not wanting any special perks. That's something that's really cool about him is he does not want any special treatment because he is the leader's son. At summer camp he was talking about, Raquel and I stayed in a cabin and we were like, we have an extra bed. Do you want to stay in the cabin? And he's like, no, I want the full experience. I'm staying in the dorms with the boys and there's no special treatment. He was adamant about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is a top 3 of the events you've been a part of?
Oh, 100% camp. Camp is my favorite, my personal number 1.
We're doing that every year.
I love the golf tournaments and stuff, but I don't really get to hang out with my bros like that, except Taylor, Austin.
Shout out mentors.
Oh, yeah. They're amazing. If you're watching this, shout out. And then I really loved, honestly, I love kayaking. I love our charter days like fishing. I love the Sky Zone days.
Those are some good ones.
Yeah. Also, like, what is it called? Father's Day cookout is also always amazing. Always really fun.
You're pretty good at this.
At what? Naming the stuff?
Yeah, talking about the organization, what we do, events we have.
Yeah.
You need a job?
Well, I'm actually thinking about being the leader when I grow up. Once Daddy gets too old and loses his touch.
I can't walk anymore.
Yeah.
Move. How old are you going to be when you take over?
11.
Oh.
I'm 11 right now, so.
So today.
Yeah. How about it?
This is passing the torch right now. The new leader.
No, I'm not ready. I don't even know how to handle finances yet.
Yeah.
But I would like to take over if I don't make it to the NBA when I'm around like 25, maybe.
25.
I would probably have a career by then, like a family, maybe.
How many kids are you going to have?
I don't know. Maybe 1.
You like the only child stuff.
I need a boy. If I don't have a boy, actually, never mind. I just need a boy. I want to continue the tradition. An interesting fact about me is I am Ernest Preston Simmons the 6th.
What?
I'm the 6th Ernest Preston Simmons. And guess what he is? I bet you guessed it. He's the 5th. He's the 5th.
I thought you were Colt.
That's my nickname. My nickname is Colt.
Yeah, we all have nicknames. And everybody's like, is it your middle name? No. Is it a legal document? No. We just kind of pick a name and that sort of sticks to your name. So we think we're getting better with each generation.
Oh.
There was a Pop, and then there was a Butch, and then there was a Corky.
I think Corky. No offense to Papa, my grandpa, but I think Corky was probably the worst.
Ooh.
He doesn't even go by Corky anymore. He goes by Ernie.
Yeah, he didn't like that when he was younger. And then we got Skip and now Colt. You think you would carry it on to the 7th?
Heck yeah. I love it. And whenever people are like, yeah, I'm Junior. I'm like, whatever, Billy Bobby Jr. or something like that.
Billy Bobby Jr.
I'm like, Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm the 6th. Get 1 upped. Or 5 upped. But,
It's pretty rare.
yeah, it's very, it's cool to have a tradition like that going through the family, you know?
And we have 4 living generations.
We got
Ernie's 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Papaya / Butch, and then Papa / Ernie / Corky, even though he goes by Ernie. And then we got Daddy, which is Skip. And then we got Colt, which is Colt. I'm Colt.
And really cool story. I have my wedding ring, which is a living heirloom from Ernie 3, who gave this to me before we got married.
That's cool. That's special.
And I don't know if you know this story. Did you know I thought I lost it? The ring?
I think I did. I think you've told me that before.
So we had only been married like 3 months, and we went golfing. So it was like February. It was actually cold in Florida, if you can believe it. And we had one of the first tee times. So it was like 7 a.m. It was Indigo Lakes. We drive there, and there was actually frost on the golf course. So they told us we couldn't tee off for a while. So we went to Cracker Barrel, had breakfast, came back, and then we went and played our round. We got through 9 holes, and a lot of people take their glove off when they putt, but I've always just kept my glove on. And then I always use my thumb and just touch my ring, just like a habit, make sure it's there. And so we were on the 9th hole, and my friend's dad commented about the ring. He was like, yeah, that's so cool. Your grandpa gave you that. And I went and touched with my thumb, and it wasn't there. And I was just panicked. I was like, guys, I have to leave. I went back to the clubhouse. I checked my truck. I checked the clubhouse. I was about to go to Cracker Barrel. And then I said, we got here in the morning, and then we left. And then when we came back, I parked in a different parking space. So when I went to the first parking space, it was in the parking lot on the ground by the line that you park next to. And I was just like about to throw up. I was so nervous. But praise the Lord, I found it.
Holy cow. That's crazy. Right there. How did it even did it just slip? What?
I have no idea what happened. But we found it. And I got it resized and tightened. So we have not had that issue since then.
How do you not realize a ring fall off your finger?
I don't know. Need to have a camera that can show us what happened. Instant replay.
For the challenge.
So this year is your first year of being a general manager of a NFL fantasy team. How's that going?
Well, last 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago, I did it with my mom. And no offense to you, Mommy, but you sold us. But I don't expect to win this year, even though I want to. I'm off to a kind of good start. I'm 1-1. It's not horrible. But I got Josh Allen in the first round. So if that didn't happen, Austin, that was you. Great pick, by the way. Great pick. If that didn't happen, I'd be 2-0 because I was winning. But Josh Allen popped off. But yeah, it's going great. It is going great. I love it. I do actually. I've been slamming my hands on the couch because Jalen Waddle got a touchdown the other day. And I played Keenan Allen over Jalen Waddle. And Jalen Waddle got 17 points. But thankfully, Keenan Allen also got 17 points. So I didn't have to rage out fully.
So we have high hopes for your first fantasy football year. You have a lot of football knowledge.
No, not that much. I have a lot of basketball knowledge.
Lots
but
of basketball knowledge.
Football, I'm just a little iffy on, just a little. I don't really know, like, who's good and not. Like, somebody drafted Lad McConkey, and I was like, who the heck is that? He probably sucks. He's been doing pretty good. Same with Brock Bowers. I was like, he's not good. He's pretty good at it seems so.
All right, I don't think people want to hear about all your fantasy picks and scores.
That's true.
We'll keep it moving.
Yeah.
So you have something exciting going on at school. He goes to Purpose Academy of Fine Arts, a fine arts school, theater school. So they're doing a play called Matilda, after the movie, of course. And what part did you get for this play at school?
I got who I auditioned for, which is definitely a plus. And I also got Bruce. I don't know, some of you may know him, some of you may not. But he's the one that eats the chocolate cake in the one scene.
Forcefully.
Yeah.
Thanks to Miss Trunchbull.
Well, he stole a piece of the cake, so it's kind of a punishment. But I made a whole, backstory for him. It was pretty good.
Really good.
I don't brag about myself much, but it was pretty good. It was really good. So, yeah, and then we're also doing a student ran play. So I just auditioned for that today. I don't find out till tomorrow, I think, who I am.
That's a long wait.
We don't have we don't have very many people. So I think I'm going to be getting who I wanted because there's only 2 boys and they already told me and the other boy who we're going to be. So it would be really weird if they switched it up last second.
And something else exciting going on in Colt's world. You're going to Thrive Students, which is our church's youth group, because he's in 6th grade now. And what do you start this week?
This week I'm just watching. I'm just watching them warm up. But next week I'm going to start practicing with the worship team. And then a couple weeks later than that, maybe like a month after practicing with them, I'm going to be up there on the big stage. And I'm going to sing.
Going to be singing those worship songs.
Yeah.
What songs do you want to sing? What artist?
Forrest Frank. Forrest Frank.
Forrest Frank is one of our favorites. We can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You think you're going to do any rap songs?
At church?
Yeah.
Well, not church, but...
Christian rappers?
Maybe.
Bet they haven't had that before at Thrive Students.
Probably not.
You're going to get the crowd going crazy.
Yeah, Miss Kimber was talking about that. A teacher at my school, my vocals teacher.
Way to tell the audience. It's good work.
She was talking about, if I, started us off with, a rap song, and then everybody's, hype, and then we get into worshiping. I want to do everything, though. I'm really a hype guy. I'm a big hype guy. If you need some energy,
you're their man.
Just call me up.
Don't give them your phone number.
Don't give me your phone number.
Don't give the world your phone number.
Oh yeah.
Hypothetically, call
386-214-07-444. Oh wait, that was the wrong amount.
Good call. I did. So we have a nickname for Colt, which is his gamer tag, which is Joy Grenade, because wherever we go, as soon as he wakes up to when he goes to bed, he is full of energy. He's full of joy. He lights up a room. So that is a great way to describe him. Just a big grenade going off of joy every morning.
Oh, yeah. I guess that is a good way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I mean, I've liked it for a long time. It was my username on my Xbox.
If you want to play Rocket League, Fortnite, what else? Minecraft, maybe?
I'm not good at Minecraft.
Joy Grenade. Look them up. Challenge
Capital
them.
J.
Capital J. You think that matters?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if there's a What if there's a lowercase J, joy grenade?
Mm-hmm. Big mistake.
You can't play Roblox with me, though, because I just deleted that today.
Yeah, good man.
That's like the most popular right now.
In the world. I think
Yeah,
it's the most popular video game in the world.
it definitely is. And 90% of them playing are mobile.
No way.
Mobile.
Is that a fact?
Yeah,
What are you, ChatGPT?
typical gamer.
He's your source?
He said it. He said Fortnite is dying.
Oh my gosh.
And I agree, because Fortnite is getting worse and worse and worse by every single season, because Battle Royale is getting old. But Reload and Blitz are still kind of fun. I'm in a Rocket League phase right now. I'm trying to air dribble so bad, but like, I'm not very good. I used to be so good. I could air dribble and everything, but I stopped. After like 3 months of playing, I was just like, I don't really like it anymore.
You heard it here first. Fortnite is dying. Colt Simmons reports.
Typical gamer already made a video on it.
Well, we're reporting it.
Oh yeah. Today's weather, sunny.
So we are almost at 100 mentors matched with 100 boys.
That's our goal for the year, right?
That is our goal for the year. And No Longer Fatherless.
Sign up if you want to.
So whenever you take over in 15 years after your NBA career,
We're going to be worldwide.
what do you think it could look like in 15 years?
In 15 years, I
See
think
what you can dream up.
in 15 years, got to be a little realistic. I think we're going to be international.
International. You said
not worldwide yet.
You said got to be realistic, and then you went international. You know, international is worldwide.
No, international is United States.
That's national.
National. We're going to be national.
I thought you were speaking into worldwide.
Not yet. Maybe in a couple centuries.
We're gonna need you to get it international. Before you take over, it'll just be national, and then when you take over, then it's gonna international. That's the dream.
Anybody, if you are watching this and you're a businessman or something, or like you can make something happen, just like consider something to make No Longer Fatherless a thing in one other spot around the world. So we're here in Flagler County and Volusia County right now, and then maybe next year we'll be in Flagler County and Volusia County, but we'll also make it up to Tallahassee or something.
Tallahassee. Is that going to be our first chapter?
Well, I'm just making stuff up, but
it's a real place in Florida.
It's the capital.
So talking about dreams, we have one dream, a shorter dream than 15 years. Maybe in 5 years, we hope to have a sort of central location, because right now we have no location. Our employees work remote. Our mentors and boys meet out in the community. So we have this dream that we would have a facility sort of in central Volusia County, maybe like Bevel or International Speedway Boulevard.
Dunlawton?
Not so much Dunlawton. I would want it to be sort of central, so mentors and boys could use it as a place for their meetings. And the imagination is we would have offices, conference rooms for mentor trainings, but then we would also have like a library, possibly a video game room, possibly a basketball court, possibly, oh gosh, we lost some soldiers. You can leave it. It's okay.
That was you. You fell.
No.
It was your Pokemon.
You fist pumped.
It was
my Pokemon.
It was your Pokemon.
Yes, I do have some special gifts here from Colt, one that he just dropped. It says Daddy, and it's a special Pokemon card. And this incredible dragon, which he won with his own tickets from Game Time. And he bought me a special prize with his tickets. He's very nice. I haven't named him.
His name is going to be Scaly.
Scaly. So what do you think we should add in our dream facility? We got a basketball court, video game room, library, conference room, offices.
A library with all the Harry Potters.
Okay, we'll add all the Harry Potters.
I've already read them, but I'm rereading them right now. I'm on the 5th book, The Order of the Phoenix, and I just started it. But hold up, let me get back to the question.
Okay.
I think another thing that would be cool to add would be a podcast room.
A podcast room. And that would be cool to incorporate the boys in learning how to do production and editing and filming.
Maybe a warehouse, not a big warehouse, but like a little workroom with so that for our life skill classes and stuff like that.
Oh, I haven't thought about that.
And then like a hangout area, like how they have at Jesus Church,
A pavilion?
Yeah.
These are some great ideas. I haven't thought about these. I was just thinking of like games to play, not thinking that this could be a facility for our monthly events. Thanks, man.
We could build a whole trampoline park. No, I'm just kidding. Dream big, though.
That might not fit in the budget.
Maybe. Unless we go international.
A pavilion could fit in the budget. Love that idea. It's happening now.
And I did really like the idea of the life skills class thing. So like a little room, well, not little, but like a big room with like a bunch of benches, like work benches, and then like stuff on the walls, like how you hang Nerf guns, but like for tools.
Nice.
So like there would just be like drills and hammers.
Yeah.
And then the screwdrivers and the drawers.
Sounds dangerous.
And then saws.
Yes.
Chainsaws.
Chainsaws. Liability insurance is going to be expensive. We're just going to have chainsaw swinging from the ceiling.
It could be our fan. We'll just put 5 chainsaws, and they'll just be
Can you take them down and use them?
Oh, heck yeah. That'd be cool. That'd actually be really cool. But if one of them happened to fly off.
Yeah. Probably not good.
Hey, well, they would have to cover it because we don't cover stuff like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you have anything you wanted to talk about today?
Like what?
Anything? Any questions? Any ideas? Any life topics?
Well,
yes. That was on my list to
do you have your phone?
I do not.
Oh, it's right there. So we can't really do that.
Yeah, you can just talk about it. He wants to talk about his fishing adventures. This young man has more fishing trophies than probably most 80-year-old men, and he's probably the luckiest fisherman I've ever met.
They attract to me. I'm like the fisherman master.
What are some of your top catches?
So?
Biggest bass?
8 pounds. Well, it's controversial. Maybe I'm just going to say it for people like Will who doubt me. But I think it was 8 pounds. But I'm just going to say it was 7 pounds, a 7-pound bass. It's a safe bet because we did not have a scale. Sad.
Hey, if they see that picture, they won't doubt you. That's a chunker.
It was massive. And then I also caught 2 30-inch redfish. And I also just caught a chunker redfish last night at my aunt's house. She has a dock, and we fished off it. My mom caught a redfish. She caught a jack, too. I caught a whiting and stuff like that, and a stingray. That doesn't matter. But I caught like a 28-inch redfish last night, and that's pretty big for a redfish, but the length wasn't what made it big. We think it was pregnant. Its belly was massive. It was insane.
Belly was bigger than your head.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Okay.
If you say big old belly. Not the body shamer, but she had to have some babies up in there.
I'm going to save the best one for last.
Okay.
But I also caught oh my gosh, if you saw the picture, so it was I think because I was the one that held it, like a 15-pound jack. We caught it off an island. It was in our fishing rod. Our fishing, oh my gosh.
Rod holder?
Yes, a rod holder. I'm supposed to be good at fishing. What am I doing? And then also, that thing, when I was holding it, I was like this.
Good dramatization.
I was like, oh, it was so heavy. It was insane.
It almost took all the line from the reel.
It did. We thought it was like a 6-foot shark or something.
We had to chase it all the way down the beach.
Oh, yeah, that video is so cool. We were like...
the best trophy, though.
I got an Orif on this one.
Oh, my gosh.
So, can I get a drum roll? My best trophy ever is a 40-inch tarpon.
Boom. That was the luckiest catch I have ever seen in my life.
Can I talk about it?
Yes.
So, what's the thing called? Like a pylon?
So they're called fenders.
Okay.
We're at a bridge and we're fishing in between the channel. So they have those big wooden fenders on each side to let the boats know where to go to break up wake.
So this was insane. It was pure luck. Like I said, I'm really lucky with fishing. We literally had a mullet that was on top, like just like this, because it was just bouncing.
This?
It was just bouncing on top of the water, basically. And then the line, we had in our rod holder, we had the fishing pole and the rod holder. And, I've never thought about it. Why is it called a rod holder and not a pole holder?
Fishing rod.
Fishing pole. But then also, so it literally, we hooked it and it started. It was like Chancellor Palpatine. It sounded like electricity. You're
painting a beautiful picture.
So it was going so fast. The drag, Daddy, didn't you have to tighten it loosen it because it was going so fast and stuff?
Well, we had a big amount of chaos on our hands because we had that line out, which was just on top, no weight or anything on the surface. But then we had 3 other lines that were in different spots with weights on the bottom. And then so as soon as this hooked up, I'm scrambling, trying to reel in all the rods. One got stuck on a pole, so I have to break it off, all while this tarpon is going crazy.
And then didn't 2 of them get tangled? 2 of the rods, their lines got tangled?
Mm-hmm.
So it was the most crazy thing. The tarpon went like this. So this is the fender, and the mullet was right here. So there's fender, mullet is in a channel. And then the tarpon gobbles it, then he starts running like crazy. So then, see, this is a fender, there's the top, and then it goes like that, and then there's a boom, and then a boom.
Yeah, there's space between each
there's
plank.
3 spaces between each wood plank.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes under the fender. Under the fender! How are you supposed to get it out? And then didn't it jump from the other side of the fender? It was on the other side of the fender and it jumped. And then, like a dumb fish, actually, a smart man and a dumb fish combined.
And a miracle?
Yeah. Got it out under the fender. So Daddy's working the magic. He's reverse. And so we're going backwards all the meantime while the tarpon is on the other side. And like a miracle, it comes out the other side and I'm able to fight it. And I actually got it. It was insane.
It was only 20-pound test and swam through that space in the fender and then had to swim through the exact same hole to even have a chance, or it would have broken off.
Yeah, because if it went through that space of the fender and then went around and then went through that space of the fender, then the line would have been on this little pole right here.
Yeah.
So then it would have snapped. So it had to go through bang and then jump and then bang.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, that was incredible. Definitely a gift from God that night. And the funny part, a week before that, he said, it's my dream fish to be able to get a tarpon that we can bring in the boat, because if they're over 40 inches, you're not allowed to take them out of the water. And then the next week, we catch this tarpon and net it and bring it in the boat. Got some cool pictures.
It was exactly 40 inches, so don't frame us on this.
So my favorite gift that I've received is behind us, this work of art. And this was it's called a G.O.A.T
Your
art
favorite
art
gift?
kit.
I've given you some good gifts, man.
Okay, it's just fresh in my mind. But this is an art kit where you actually catch a fish and you keep it and you paint it and then you make a print with it. So me and my friend Matt caught this redfish and I got to paint it, and now it hangs in the office. So I think that's super cool.
It is
Not
very
as big
cool.
as Colt's redfish, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, because you can't keep it if it's over 27 inches.
That's true.
27 inches.
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 You're a smart man.
I mean, all my knowledge has come from a source. So, him and mommy are the main source that has helped me understand academics, fishing, everything. Most importantly, life. They have told me a lot of stuff about a lot of different stuff that I'm not going to mention because it's a little weird, but I do have...
You learned a lot, huh?
I do have knowledge of that now, so I can expect what's to come.
You got to give God some credit.
Oh, yeah.
He made you.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God's plan.
We just have to keep you alive.
God's plan.
Wrong God.
No, he's not God.
I know.
His song, God's Plan.
Right. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? I mean, there's a fish tank right there. Can I show it off?
No.
Okay. He has a fish tank. It's cool.
We don't get to see the fish tank in this episode. What are some other guests you think we should have on the podcast? You are the original podcast guest of the No Longer Fatherless Podcast.
It's a pleasure.
When this gets bigger than the Joe Rogan Experience or the Bill Simmons podcast,
Dan Le Batard
show,
I know all the podcasts he listens to.
If it gets bigger than that, you will always be the first guest to ever be on this podcast. Who else should we have on here?
Oh, definitely give credit to Mikey. He's the one that helped all this. He gave us a bunch of tips. He came over to our house for like 2 hours.
Yep.
He helped, and then he played with me. Very good guy. He's really fun, really cool. Also, Taylor
Jones.
He's really like the heart of a party. He's kind of similar to me.
He's got your energy.
Yeah. I love him, man. I have his number.
Love him too.
On my phone, his name is Taylor the Man. And then also Austin. Honestly, he would probably have to lower his chair because he's 6'8".
That's true.
But still, I think he would be a great guest on this. He can talk about more fishing than I probably can because he is a great fisherman. He lives on a pond. His pond, or his, what is it called, a river?
Neighborhood?
Canal? In Pelican Bay. Yes, canal. He lives in Pelican Bay. And it was in his canal. Basically his.
It was.
It was his canal. It was in his backyard. Well, not in his backyard, but the same canal that ran through his backyard. I caught that 8-pound bass. 7 if you want me to. But we call it 8.
We call it 8. 8.5, you know?
No.
8.1?
8 and a milligram.
Can't argue that it was a trophy.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You mean you can't argue that it wasn't a trophy?
You can't argue it was a trophy. You can't argue with it. It was a trophy.
Daddy, that doesn't make sense. You
I think it
can't
makes
argue
sense.
that it was a trophy.
You think it makes sense?
That means that you can't argue. So that means you can't make a point that it was a trophy.
Agree to disagree.
Oh my gosh. You hear this, man? This is why my mom is the literacy teacher.
That's true.
She actually is a literacy teacher. She's my literacy teacher.
Yeah.
Not mine, but she's everybody's. But I go to her school. She actually works at my school, so like.
Yeah.
I own it.
That's been a tremendous blessing that Raquel switched careers from physical therapy and got into teaching. And they have been together at the same school now for 7 years. 6 years. So we'll get into that on a later episode with the First Lady, Raquel Simmons. She gets an invitation.
Obviously.
We wouldn't be here without her.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wouldn't be here without her.
Me neither. Who knows where I'd be? I wouldn't be right here.
That's true. No Longer Fatherless wouldn't have been possible without her.
No way.
Who's your favorite basketball player? I know this, but tell the audience.
Okay, so I'll give you a little basketball history. So I didn't really watch basketball growing up. We were kind of into football, NASCAR, got into baseball a little bit. And then in around 2000, started watching the NBA and really loved a guy nicknamed The Answer. Who's that?
Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson. Just loved how he played, loved his heart, loved his hustle, loved his attitude. And then we moved up to Daytona Beach, and every game that the Magic played was broadcast on the Sunshine Network, where I fell in love with T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. He was like Steph Curry before Steph Curry. He would pull up from 30 feet. He was a killer. And then, I mentioned him already, Steph Curry came in the league, and he is just the greatest superstar of all time.
13 and 30, T-Mac.
Great man.
Seconds and 30 seconds.
Great husband. Greatest shooter of all time. Champion.
No argue.
So Steph Curry, all-time favorite. Athlete, basketball player, superstar.
I have to agree with you. I 100% have to agree with you. Steph Curry is the GOAT in my heart. Not in my opinion. Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Not in your mind.
Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Although AI did make him look like a fool with that double crossover. But still, he is the GOAT. He has proved it. It's a very close argument about LeBron and MJ. There's a bunch of statistical factors, but I still think MJ. LeBron is amazing. Great person, too. But Daddy doesn't like the way he plays, so he's kind of just passed it on to me. But Steph Curry, one thing I love about him is his aura, bro. His aura is
swaggy.
Insane. He can shut you up without even saying anything. All he has to do is shoot a 40-foot three in your face and then do the night-night. And then do the night-night. I keep forgetting to speak into the mic.
It's okay. It's your first podcast. I think you're doing amazing.
Hold up. I have a question. If your name is Mike, please stand up right now. Please stand up. That'll do it for my mic check.
Oh.
My mic has been checking for a while, but...
Hopefully. We'll find out when we watch this video.
What if it's all bad? What if none of it actually
What if we didn't record?
He checked that, though.
He did. So we're going to have some upcoming guests in the future. We're going to interview mentors. We're going to interview my wife, my dad, who was an inspiration for starting the organization. And we're going to be interviewing some local business leaders, possibly some pastors. What?
We should get into that.
Get into what?
Papa.
Talk about Papa? What do you want to talk about?
So, Papa, what inspired Daddy to do this was Papa was an amazing father to Daddy. They always had a great relationship. They would play with each other. They would have fun all the time. So him having such a great father inspired him to be a better father too.
Mm-hmm.
And so then he created NLF so that other kids could have the same experience as him. And so, Papa and Daddy used to work for the same business called Realty Pros. I'm sure most of you guys know that.
Shout out.
They both worked there, and then Daddy quit to do NLF, and he started with Byron. I think Byron lives in Nebraska now.
Not sure.
Oh, I thought, okay. And then, but also, Papa was still working with Realty Pros. But now, he works for NLF. He's been working for NLF for like almost a year now.
Papa?
Yeah.
It's been almost 3 years.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he just got into a higher position. That's what it was, right? Because before, I thought he was just like on the computer and stuff, but now he's like actually interviewing boys and stuff.
He is our family coordinator. So yeah, my dad was a big inspiration for starting the organization, and now it's come full circle and he actually gets to work with me. And so that's been amazing, even brought us closer together. And we did a personality test with him, and the title that came back for it was the protector. That's basically summed up his personality, and family is the most important thing to him. Don't mess with his family. He will defend everybody to the death, and he just loves his family with everything he's got. So that's a perfect position, and I haven't told him yet, but I'm going to interview him as well for this podcast. So we'll get to hear some good stories from him, including the lunch we had together when I told him I was quitting real estate to start NLF. So you'll get to hear what he thought about that.
Nice. Okay. So I want you guys to let us know in the comments if you want to. You don't have to. I personally watch YouTube. I don't like commenting on videos, but I came up. We already named the podcast No Longer Fatherless Podcast. But as a little inside secret that you guys will get to know first, discluding Daddy and Mikey, because I talked to them about it, our little podcast nickname should be CSS, all capital, because the CS would be Colt Simmons, the SS would be Skip Simmons, the CS can also be Colt and Skip.
Wow.
So I thought that'd be cool as just like a little insider's podcast name. I don't know what you guys thought about it, but that's just mine.
Our podcast club, CSS.
Like Rocket League. That's what I named our Rocket League club.
Mm-hmm. Keep the tradition going. Win, win, win.
Even though I call him Daddy, his name is still Skip Simmons.
They know that.
That's true.
You're the only one that calls me Daddy.
I hope so.
Yeah. You gonna make it a weekly podcast?
I can be on it every week?
I don't know. We'll see. Definitely more than once.
Okay. I'm down.
Well, I would like to tell you there's no other guest in the world I would rather have for my first ever No Longer Fatherless Podcast guest. And you are a tremendous son, and I couldn't be more proud of you. And I love you.
I'm starting to tear up, guys. Oh, thank you. I had a blast filming with you. I already told them and you all the time that you are the best dad. You play with me no matter what. And if you have time, you play with me no matter what. You are pretty busy. You have your work set up. So on weekdays, you do like your time, but you still always find a way to make time for me. And that's very special to me. So I thank you.
I always make time for you, brother.
Yeah, we have a good time every time we play. Sometimes I'm a little disrespectful when we play video games together because I tell him, "Oh, you suck. How did you miss that ball?" But he is a dad that does not play video games nearly as much as me, so I gotta have a little grace.
So what message would you give to people out there, maybe a guy considering becoming a mentor or a mom who may see this and say, I would like something like that for my son? How would you encourage them to get involved?
Well, I think that this is amazing organization. No bias. If I was anybody, I would think so. Because the reason I think so is because we have a great bonding time every single event we do. No matter what, you're pretty much guaranteed, if you're in a good mood, to have a good time. Unless you just don't like sports or something, or being outside maybe. But you're pretty much guaranteed to have a great time, bond with people that you're definitely going to make friends there. And also, just having your son, if you're a mom, just having that father figure really empowers them to be a better man. So Mateo actually said that on the camp video. So I'm not going to get into too much detail, but just a summary. He said his dad was not a good dad to him. He did drugs and stuff. So that just empowered him to be a better man. So that's very powerful. That could help a lot. And that right there, combined with another man helping you and helping you like through that and helping you get better to do that, at being respectful man, is the best way you can possibly do it. And moms, no offense to moms, but they cannot satisfy the same thing as dads can. They don't have the same abilities. They have different talents, different bodies. So if you don't have a dad, a mom can't really live up to all that hype. Same thing with a dad. If you don't have a mom, a dad can't live up to that hype. So you need both. It's essential. So that's why non-fatherless is so good.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me has always been, these kids oftentimes don't have any men in their life. So getting them that mentor, that father figure has always been the most important thing for me. But my brain just cannot wrap itself around the idea of a dad choosing not to be in his son's life and not loving them and caring for them and making them their world. I cannot imagine our son just being, at home with Raquel and I just choose not to be in his life. And that we have situations where fathers pass away too soon, which are very unfortunate, or they may be in prison or other things. But we also have some cases where it's a capable dad that just chooses not to be in their life whatsoever. And it's just heartbreaking. Our youth, our children are so special. God cares about them so much, and just not loving them, I just can't even understand it. So we hope to provide a little bit of that with each of our mentors, being there for them, supporting them, encouraging them, helping them become successful men. So that's what it's all about.
Definitely. I fully agree. That was an amazing statement, actually.
Well, I think that'll wrap it up for our first episode of the No Longer Fatherless Podcast. Thank you for being here today, young man. You want to do a handshake?
Yeah.
I was thinking of something else we could do.
No. All right.
Oh, our handshake at the end. I was thinking we could do a night-night on the way out.
Ooh.
But now I just told them, so it won't be as cool. You want to give us sign off, a goodbye, a see you later?
I don't know. I
You just want to stay here till you go to bed? 4 more hours?
That's literally the same thing with writing. Like when I write, I'm a pretty good writer, and I've written a lot of books. Actually, like I think about getting them published. So, but the one thing that my mom keeps telling me I need to work on is my closing. I can't close any conversation or anything.
You just want to keep it going.
Yeah, my thoughts, they just don't work to a close. It's my bad. I gotta get better, but still.
Well, with talking about not being able to have a closing, we'll just end it there.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll see you later, everybody.